Hey pilots, welcome back to Motion RC Live. We are live at the home of George Baker and TiredIron Aviation. He decided to throw a little fun fly for, anybody who wanted to come out, and it's just getting started. A couple people just showed up. We know more are going to be on the way, and today and tomorrow it's supposed to be excellent weather. We've got pretty much no wind, which is nice, or very minor. And as you can see around me, we got some products to talk about today. If you guys checked out the website, if you noticed on the new plane section, we do have a couple newbies to the Skynetic line, but classics, if you will. A lot of people are going to recognize a few of these models, but they are back with some upgrades, and more of them are going to be coming in the future as we build out our Skynetic brand. So we got the Havoc and the Shrike, which were two brand new ones, and now the Airtitan V2, the Mercury V2, nice little trainer, glider, and then the Revolution back again in a V2. So we'll get into that, and let me just make sure everybody can hear me. Now, again, this is the first time I'm doing a live stream outdoors, so I'm as close to the Wi-Fi as I can get, and hopefully the stream keeps up with us as we go. I'll just try to check the comments as I can. Let me know any audio issues. I'll do my best, but when you're out here live, it sort of is what it is, if you will. But now what I wanted to do before we get into it, obviously just want to do a couple reminders. Reminder one is the crash competition. So let me cue that up. If you guys know, last week we debuted the crash contest. We've gotten a lot of submittals to Hobby Squawk. We showed you a few of the crashes that I had, other people that work for us had, some people we saw at shows had. They're not all me, but if you do have a crash video and you want to share it, head over to Hobby Squawk. All you have to do, upload it to your YouTube, share that link, or if you go to Facebook, upload it to Facebook. But actually, I'm starting to think it's just easier if you just put it to Hobby Squawk, or share the YouTube link in the comments on Facebook rather than updating directly to Facebook. Remember, any aircraft is eligible. All the different ways to enter, that's all going to be there. So just wanted to get that in mind. And now on to the next one. Alpha wanted me to call out John's RC. This kid is amazing. I'd never seen his channel, but he popped up with the Panther, the 64mm Panther, and flew the heck out of it. Not only flew the heck out of it, we cut up just a little minute here of his full video, but from the intro to the title work to the on-camera presence, man, I know a thing or two about it, and this kid did awesome. An excellent pilot, and I'm really excited to hopefully boost up his channel because it looks fantastic. So guys, definitely give this kid a subscribe. His YouTube link is, maybe Alex can post that, but his YouTube name is just John's RC, JON_S space RC, and you will find him. Really, really cool. So good work, John, to you, and hope to see more from you flying some Motion RC stuff in the future. So while I'm standing here, guys, I've got the power line in full full view. So if somebody hits it behind me, that would be sad. We could also take periodic looks, even though it's out of focus with that camera, but you get a little higher shot. And maybe we could cut to that sometime, as people do in the passes underneath. There it goes. And we're good. But what I want to say, I have the Mercury on the table, guys. So anybody want to choose which, now the wind, of course, starts picking up. Anyone want to choose in the comments which one I talk about first? We got the Airtitan V2, Mercury V2 again, and the Revolution V2. Now the beauty about these three guys is that if you had one of these products in the past, now, parts are going to be back. So, for the most part, the actual design, the wing size and shape and everything, nothing really changed there. So you'll be able to pick up parts and, then maybe add some of the upgrades, because all three of these models now, they all have Admiral ESCs and Admiral motors in them, and then some minor updates, and who knows where we go with some of these products in the future. But it's good to have them back, especially the Airtitan. Of the three, I had flown the heck out of that a bunch of times in its V1 form, and I definitely loved it as far as a flyer. So everybody's saying, I'm seeing Airtitan. Airtitan, I know people are gonna try to get me to fly live on camera. Maybe later, maybe later, but I do have my transmitter. I got a freshly charged pack for each one, but you know, maybe you'll get me to fly. I mean, what do I care if I crash? But I gotta get used to the power line again when you're not here. So people are saying Air Titan, man. I love the Air Titan. I love the V1. I'm a big fan of blue, so I do enjoy the new scheme. Let me get him off entirely. Just get this guy front and center. But you can see right off the bat, she's got that big wingspan. I believe it's 1400 millimeter. Might be a little bigger than that. I'm just going off the top of my head. I tried to probably 15. If you want to check the product pages, guys, you can see before I go around it on the table, because I do have a little camera here, I can show you some of the pictures that we got of it if you haven't seen this already. So there we go. Me and Alex went out. Our field opened up Tuesday, and we got a chance to fly each one like 2 times just to get some of these pictures. But she looks great. I think she's a beautiful looking large trainer / cub that can definitely perform some aerobatics for you. You can grow with it, and it's priced really well. So I think people are going to be happy when they arrived in. It's 1600. I thought so. It's the size of a Flightline Spitfire Corsair. She's a big bird. You got full span flaps, everything you expect, even some of the features on her. So as usual, the 4000 Admiral is going to fit perfectly. It is a bottom loader as it came, but you can see we have the new Admiral 50 amp ESC with a UBEC in there, which is nice. The wings, they come apart, 4 screws at the top, take those 2 plates out, and the wings just come apart at the center, and then they are just plugged into a ribbon box, 2 ribbon cables inside. So it's perfect for taking it apart easy and putting it together. Again, you got your flaps. That's just a shot of the wing, show you the scheme up close. And the tow hook on the back, which is a cool included option. So I just plugged it into the landing gear port and works like a charm. I haven't towed anything ever with an Air Titan, but I think I'm gonna have to with this one in the future. Maybe get a Motion RC flag or something. But again, guys, just to show you where to find them right now, if you go to the website, you just go to the new airplanes, and Todd Eros, if you guys know him from Hobby Squawk, he's in the process of building the Mercury page too, so hopefully sometime today that page is going to go out. But all the information you're going to need on both products, you guys know where to find them. And let me come back to me. So Boozer, you flew the Air Titan. He's saying in there, last time I flew the V1, I put it up for the world to crash at Null in the Fall when we did that. Basically the crash contest. Tried to stay up the longest, and that was where, I don't know if we ever put that in the video. Alex can say it in the comments, but I stayed up with this for about 10 minutes because I didn't care about the battery inside. I was just trying to win the crash competition, and I lost my elevator and my rudder. Like, I got hit by Wes, took it off, and then I was just flying with the flaps as my elevator. So when I would go down, I would just drop the flaps and it would go back up, and it stayed up there the entire time. But again, guys, nice rigid landing gear. We might be coming with some options. I got to check on Alpha, but for maybe we may go with some extra optional, you know, larger tires. I believe the float sets are going to be on their way, so that was optional as well, but they'll be back. So anyone looking for the floats for this thing, because that's fantastic. This version does not have, it's not the night version, so hopefully eventually, but right now, you know, it does have nav lights on the wingtips. And let me go to this handheld camera, and let's see, you guys can get a little closer on it. There we go. We got new prop and spinner. So from the old one was like a clear one, but this is an actual APC prop, which is nice. New spinner combination. What I noticed, I think the Admiral motor inside, you know, she CGs perfectly with that battery in there, whereas I had heard from others where they want to add a little nose weight to the previous version, but I didn't encounter that. So I was excited about that front. If you have a 4000 Admiral, it fits in there nicely. But everything's really well done on her. And again, I think the price is right on her. Your linkages, they're screw-on clasps, which is cool. And overall, just a nice addition. It's good to get some things back that you'd wonder, where the heck did they go? Well, there they are. Let me fade back to me. They are here. So let me see. That gear's too far forward. Shouldn't ever have it flip over. Yeah, it does not flip over. It tracks really well on the ground, easy to taxi, and yeah, I love that. Maybe, you know, even bigger tires would put the nose even at a higher incidence. So she takes off at about 5 feet anyway. You could probably take off even sooner. She runs on 4S power, guys, as I said. So, and I believe it's a 680 kV motor inside. I don't think the motor changed as far as the stats on it, but it is now an Admiral, which is awesome. So we are, wow, we went quick. We're only 10 minutes in. And he flew a Mustang through my Air Titan. Yep, yes you did. As you can see in the back too, in a little while, I'll bring up some of George's Roban helis. That's the one, I was here, last time I was here, a guy named John Ellis. That flight review is on the product page for the Huey already. That's the same heli. George did a trade with him and managed to get that one. But I believe that's the Lakota and the Stars and Stripes. I think it's a 206. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. But she looks awesome. So George is we're gonna be doing some flying on some Roban helis while we're here for today and tomorrow. Gonna have about 5-6 videos of old George's helis to come out, because it's always good to see some of these gigantic helis in person, because they look so amazing. And it's funny with George Baker's place, if you guys saw the picture of his shop. I was here maybe 2.5 years ago, many times since then, but the first time I was here, it was all planes in there. And now you walk in, that whole table is full of RC helicopters, so he's definitely taken the itch to it. And it's awesome. It's good to see people, you know, jump out there and make some changes. I'll take this off of here. Now I'm gonna go with the Mercury. So now the Mercury, guys, this is a pusher, trainer, and what's awesome, comes with an FPV canopy here, and I just mounted our new FPV equipment with a little lipo on the back, just, you know, very quickly with some 3M tape. I would make it more solid on there, but just to show you guys that you get that out of the box, which is cool. So if you're an FPVer, a platform like this is gonna be perfect for you. I never got a chance to fly the V1 Mercury, so this was sort of a new experience one for me, opening it up. But nice, simple structure. Got the carbon spar. It's all hand tightened screws when you put the vertical stabilizer to the horizontal. Then you hand tighten it, and the landing gear sort of clasps around those, and all the tail wheel, and it all just hand tightens in nicely. Then for the wing, it's one of those rubber band, you know, holds it on. They give you about 8 of these rubber bands. I'm using 4, I believe, 2 straights and 2 crisscrosses. But underneath that, I'll take them off quick. Actually, you know what? Even better, I'll show you some more up close pictures quick before I get further in, because I got them here. So here's the FPV canopy as it's loaded up. And there it is, just in its normal state. You got the trihedral wing, which is nice. And again, the price is right on these. If you're looking for something to have fun with, if you're a beginner, this is the type of plane that is perfect for a beginner. This was me flying it, getting low and probably landing, probably slapping going. Because Tuesday was the first day I flew in like a month. I was rusty, if I wanted to say the least. Let's get to some of the feature pictures. So again, a little more up close. Again, Admiral motor in there, APC propeller, which is nice. And you can see I was flying it on a 1600, but you could fit up to a 2200 in there if you wanted to. But I would just think, you know, behind with the weight for the glider, the less weight you have, the better. And this type of thing, regardless of the pack you use, if you're not able to fly it for over at least 10 minutes, then you're not doing any gliding. Got the 20 amp ESC, and it does have a UBEC in there, which is nice. Little lead that plugs into an open channel. There's the hand tightened screws I was telling you about, so just up close and personal. Nice linkages. And there's more up close. Oh, and the nose is actually rubber. So if you hit down, that should protect you a little more from crunching some foam if you nose in. Then these are the wings. You can see very easy, comes apart. Once you take the rubber bands off, it's just 2 leads wide together for your ailerons. And yeah, and that's our X-Wave FPV goggle set. You know, that whole package, I think in total would probably be just about $200 if you wanted an FPV platform with the camera, with the goggles, and the ability to record and everything. you'd have yourself a good time with that. Now for people looking to upgrade too, what I found nice, they do have flaps, the option for flaps, so you could cut them in if you wanted to, and they have the servo hole is underneath it, the servo cavity, if you will. Not sure if you could see that there. I had a picture of it. And then inside, again, overall, a nice plane. Oh, is that Steve's Apache? Oh man, Steve's got the Apache up. I'm sorry, I heard it, and this is what everybody's gonna do to me now that I'm live with everybody behind me. There we go. Let's put that down, and let's go for the Revolution. Maybe in a little bit, if Steve has another set of batteries, I can swap the lenses on this main camera so I can zoom in on that and film part of a flight. But behind me is his house, and you wouldn't be able to see the flight line this way unless I was able to. Hopefully one day I could get some sort of portable camera set up so then you could walk around and actually just make a real video live, which would be awesome. So guys, Revolution is here. So the Revolution, again, sport flyer, 3D capable. If you're somebody that likes to hover, likes to do all that stuff, then this is for you. A lot of guys loved this model before it left, but now that it's back, I could see it. Now the scheme really didn't change. They just added Skynetic on it. Again, new prop and spinner and new servos. Again, all these have new servos, not from the same as the old. So all updated stuff, Admiral motor, Admiral ESC. And one of the models that something about hovering, it's just I haven't gotten there yet. I gotta get on a simulator or something and teach myself, because I took it out for a flight the other day and I was just doing sporty stuff, but I was trying to just hover really high is what I ended up doing. So let's head over to the pictures of the Revolution, and there we go. So as you can see, we got out with it, and that was me just trying to fly close and then pull straight up to try to get that picture. But it gets up and goes. Runs on a 2200 3-cell. I think it's perfect for it. That's the recommended pack. So it's one of those planes that everybody probably has a pack like that. You got the 40 amp ESC in there with the U-back. Wings come apart. There's one screw. Well, there's two screws, one on each wing, but you don't have to unscrew one of them because that's what it screws into the spar. So you can pull one wing out with the spar and another wing out. And again, you're just looking at two connectors, two servo connections for the two ailerons. You got intakes, just some nice features. I dig the scheme on it. I liked it on the other one. Red always stands out when you're doing that. And it is EPP, or EPO, sorry, EPO. All these are EPO foam. There's your hinges. And there you go. So there you go, guys. The 3, and now 5 in the Skynetic category, with definitely more coming. So I'm excited. We're going to do some flying with these. I want to get some more pictures and get some video here this weekend. I think George is standing behind the camera hiding, but we're going to get you to fly this guy, because he'll fly better than I can. Or you'll just live more dangerously with it than I will. So nice. So yeah, I mean, we were gonna, we just released them to the website yesterday or the day before, and we're gonna make too big a stink, but we're excited. We're excited to have, Skynetic's our in-house brand. It's exciting to get, to watch that product line build. And like I said, this, this product line, like all the stuff, but it's gonna involve something for everyone. This is gonna hit on all the different categories of models that, you're not getting from, say, Free Wing Flight Line, things like that. This is our own branded stuff. So the Havoc's one of my favorite. Shrike, also one of my favorite gentle gliders. So there are definitely options out there. Now I just want to go in, check out the comments. Inertia wants to buzz the tower. So yeah, guys, we're at Churchill, Tennessee is where this is located. It is right on the border. I mean, you can't possibly just throw a football, maybe not, a little longer than that. 40 yards? 400 yards. 400 yards from the Virginia state line. So it's right at the border of Tennessee and Virginia, and absolutely gorgeous. You couldn't ask for better weather. And the worst part about it, though, this would have been the final Friday of Jonal. And from what we've been seeing, the week of weather at Triple Tree would have been absolutely insane. So what can you do? Hopefully we'll be at Null in the fall. That's what we're hoping for there, but that's going to be awesome when it happens. I'm just glad to be out and getting a chance to fly and see people again. But everybody's doing their social distancing. I got myself, in case anybody gets near me, stay away from me. I'll cover up. And you know, anybody walks near me with that shirt on, I'm gonna cover up from. If you saw Steve in his Hawaiian shirt back there. He's got flamingos on it. Fantastic. So what do you say? You want me to bring over one of these row bands? Let me do that. George is gonna get so nervous as I walk it over. I wanted to see the stars and stripes. I can't wait to see this one fly. Look at this. I mean, look at the size of it. I love it. This is a 700? This is a 7. So the 800 Huey's even beefier. But again, so he put his own stuff inside of it, guys. It's more about the kit. I think we only sell this one in kit form. I don't think we have the ARF on this one. I'm not sure. So you would just get the body, and really that's what we're here to take pictures of and show. You know, whatever, if you're a heli guy, whatever you're gonna put in it is up to you. A lot of parts that are big in the heli world do fit in these, right?
Yeah, you can.
Make sure you smile if you're coming into camera for it.
You can. This has got a T-Rex 700 in it, but you can put a 600 in it with the 700 boom. It really doesn't need the 12S system. It'll run fine on 6S with the 600.
It doesn't seem like a heavy.
No.
You know, obviously the frame weighs nothing.
Right.
So.
Also, I've seen a Synergy E7 put in this.
Wasp, don't bother him. He won't bother me.
But the Synergy E7 fit really good in it. But the way these kits are made for a straight boom airframe, it's just easy to put in there.
Pretty basic.
Yeah, I put it together. It took my time because I was taking a lot of pictures and everything for the forums. But I put it together in 2 evenings after work, and.
Yeah, and everything, all the
everything
graphics come.
I can't believe the paint.
It.
I mean, you don't even notice that metal flake in there until you get it out in the sun. But it's really a super nice paint job on it.
The door's open, right?
Yeah.
That's how you get inside.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And then they don't put the glass in there for cooling.
Well, you can put it in there.
You can put it in there if you want.
But it's got plenty of ventilation through here.
Ah, ventilation. Yeah, there you go.
But the only thing I really changed that's not stock is I just put some green transparent styrene in there for the windows.
In the top, so let me show if you can see that.
This looks a little better.
It's tough to see right there. Here, you know what? I'll go to my handheld camera, get in a little closer. But these things are awesome. When you hear these things go, I mean, and just to see the scale helis, but there's this green.
Show this paint right over here.
There it is. This camera isn't, see if it autofocuses, but really nicely painted.
Yeah, the cameras probably won't do it
Looks
justice,
good.
but it's super nice paint job, and yeah, really easy to put together kit, quality. I didn't screw the boom on. I just don't like those screws, so I actually
epoxied it.
I gooped it.
You gooped it.
Gooped it.
And that works?
Yeah.
You're comfortable that that's not gonna
absolutely
go anywhere?
Yeah, it'll break before it comes loose.
And I trust in you.
Yeah.
But it looks beautiful.
Let me grab the Lakota.
Yeah, bring the Lakota over. So I'll bring this away. Let's bring that one up. Again, not that heavy at all. No batteries in it, obviously, but this one's pretty light. I like these helis. You could just leave them out in the sun. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Not going to gator on you. But this is the Roban UH-72 Lakota, and it's not had any modifications done to it whatsoever. It's exactly like the kit comes. It comes with the fuselage, of course, all the mounting hardware for a T-Rex 600, and it does come with the angled raised tail drive gear set up. So all you really need is a T-Rex 600, or I hate to say it, clone, and very, very easy build, quick build, and really easy to get into the, if you want to fully detail the cockpit. Well,
no, he's not getting
yeah,
into it.
but the whole,
It's
whole
magnets?
front end comes off, yeah, with magnets. You can put screws in it, but
Gotcha.
it's
Looks
really
cool.
nice.
Did it come with decals or anything?
Yes.
You're just waiting.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
You're just waiting.
But yeah, I'm gonna put some weaponry on it and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah. George has been a 3D printing monster on all his helis. There's 3D printed parts on every one, I think.
Yeah.
At this point.
Wanted to keep this in stock though, so you can see exactly what it looks like out of the box, put together with your electronics and your airframe. But I like the Roban helicopters because we'll show you a 429 maybe tomorrow, or sometime
something
during
like
the
that.
weekend. But,
Get on Hobby Squad. We'll post pictures and stuff. I plan on it.
But they come where, like, this is a very presentable helicopter in the air. It looks great flying, or you know, you can just fly it like it is, or it's just a great platform to build a really nice scale helicopter on. That's what I like about it. And it wasn't that expensive. I think it's the fuselage with all the hardware, the race tail tube and everything, comes with all the little torque tubes that you need. But I think total was under $500, I think.
Okay.
For something.
Nice.
But super nice helicopter. And I picked up the T-Rex 600, I think, for $300 complete.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so had a fantastic helicopter for less than $1,000, and
awesome.
Not even started.
Yeah, there's a big market. I feel like, or you always find the markets of the buy, sell, trade.
Right.
You're that's how George built his stock. You know, everything in this hangar is not. It's all barter system. You're probably running on the same money you spent.
I'm not infinitely wealthy or anything.
You fly something, you get bored of it, and you trade it off and go on to the next one, which is always nice. Yeah, Lakota's really nice, Rosenberry. So guys, you guys got any questions? It is only 12:30, and we went through the Tech 1 stuff rather quickly. I wasn't sure how much time I'd have. I could bring that stuff up. I don't know if I'm in the mood to go fly on camera, but I think I'm going to eventually have to, huh?
I'm going to go get a helicopter.
You're going to get another helicopter? Yeah. Fair enough. What else did I bring here? I got my BAE Hawk, the high performance one. If you guys remember a few weeks back, I was doing some live builds during the week. So I got a chance to build that. I want to fly that out here. Maiden that this weekend. I got my Venom. I got the Flightline Corsair, and my little racer Mustang to have some fun with, and then all of these. And as we said, we are really here for flying those helicopters. It's time to get some media. It's been a while. Is Alpha in the chat, Mary Boozer? Yeah, Revolution is nice. Fly the Hawk. GB, I don't have the Hawk around me. It's in the hangar in the back, so I don't want to leave too soon. If anything, I'd probably throw up the Air Titan. I guess I could stand right by this cone, maybe, or maybe the one behind me, and I'd see everything. But that power line, man, it's like when you're doing passes here, you just got to make sure you're eye level. As long as you're eye level, you shouldn't have a problem. But if you're coming in a little higher than eye level, you won't be too sure if you're near it or not, or you have to stand directly underneath them. But you know, we have a lot of footage of aircraft hitting power lines for sure. I remember when I had the 8SF4 here, George Maiden didn't put it right through the power line at full speed. It was sad and amazing at the same time. I need fly the Mustang, fly the Hawk. People just want to see it fly. You want me to bring John? You want me to bring the Huey down? All right, I'll go grab the Huey quick. This one we do have a video of. We've done video of this one before, so that's on our YouTube channel and the product page. George is... You know what? George is taller than I. He put it up there. If I drop that on camera, I'm going to be really upset. But we'll bring it over. George is going to grab another heli as well. So I don't want to, you know, that would be my luck to drop the thing. But is anybody, so who's still allowed to fly? Anyone been to any minor little events? You know, obviously with everything going on, coming out to an event, we don't expect, you know, George doesn't usually get a ton of people here, but tomorrow we're expected to have a pretty good amount. This section will usually fill up with some, you know, with some pop-ups, and he's got spots to camp, and he really lets people come and go as they please and just fly on this. Again, this is his backyard all the way up to that hill is all his, which is amazing. And he just put in the grass and cuts the runway for everybody. And it's, you know, it's not straight, it's not flat, but it's awesome. It's fun to fly. So hopefully one day he'll have a bigger show. More people maybe come out this way. It's definitely worth it. Yeah, the weather here at West, it is about 85 degrees and very minor crosswind coming at me right now, but not too bad. You see the flag, it picks up and goes, but just been absolutely clear. It was like this yesterday when I drove up, and just couldn't ask for a better day. You really couldn't ask for a better day at all. Show us your best hover on camera. You guys really want me to just destroy it, huh? You guys want me to destroy something, which is hysterical. But I want to thank everybody for joining us live, you know. Next week, oh, that'll be big. Next week I have another brand new, I have another OV10 in the box. I didn't get a chance to, I already built it and flown it before we announced that product, but I got another one that I'll be able to open and talk about live in the studio. So next Friday at 12, we'll get back to that Flightline OV10, which is coming, you know, every week that goes by is another week closer. So that's expected sometime in late June, but we'll do a live unboxing of that. And then I definitely want to take it out to my field with the one I have, because I'm customizing the original one that I had. I will get Patrick Crowsdale to fly with me. We'll do some tandems, have some fun on it, and he could even do, you know, he'll fly it way better than I did on the flight that's out there now. And then the following week, I may bring Patrick back, because Mary Boozer, you guys liked it a couple weeks back. We did the takeoff and landing. So Patrick Crowsdale does training at our club, at our RC club. So I'm going to have Alex, our editor, put together more approaches and landings. We have a lot of film of Patrick landing. So he'll come in and we can further touch on those for you beginner guys. I know a lot of people really like that show, so we definitely want to come back, and it's always good to bring in another voice, you know, and he flies big C-130s at Dobbins Air Force Base. So, you know, he definitely is an authority on the matter, I would think. And here comes George with a table he built yesterday. Put it on a dolly. You need help?
Yeah, can you hold the rope up? Got it.
I love that table. Folds down, gets in and out. And we got a watcher who definitely wants me to bring the Huey onto the table too.
Okay.
Now, how long have you had this one?
Probably about 6 weeks.
It's gorgeous. Now this is an 8.
No, it's actually
no, this is 7?
7.
Wow. I can only imagine what a...
It's actually bigger than the
an
800
8
size UH-1. But now this one was a complete ARF. Came with everything except for electronics, and it comes with a unbelievably full cockpit. I'm talking, what, 7 seats? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah.
Oh, I gotta get the camera. Can you open the doors in there?
Yeah.
We'll get inside.
Nice,
oh, the seats
nice,
look
nice detailed
gorgeous.
cockpit.
So this is what really also separates the price on, you know, a lot of these too, is the detail versus, you know, some it's needed, others it's not. So here we go. And look at the cockpit in there. That looks so sweet. And then we've seen them where guys rig out little LCDs in there and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Some of the Robans come with lit cockpits. But this one has a really nice
forward and back.
See here, the
door
floor,
slides.
The floor comes up, and all of your batteries
go underneath. Oh man.
See there? Nice battery compartment. This is a 12S system. It has the Roban mechanics in it. Comes with the 4-blade head, the blades, 4-blade tail, with all the blades, decals, the paint's already on it, and
wow.
Motor ESC, servos, and a flight controller. I use the Icon 2 Brain 2s, and I really like those.
Beautiful. They're really absolutely beautiful. And I bet they fly like big babies.
Yeah.
Especially when you're just flying that scale. I can't say it enough, but when you watch somebody just fly a scale helicopter, it looks so nice, gradual, and relaxing, as opposed to, you know, 3D where you want to duck every 5 seconds.
Yeah. But this is another one that's, you know, it looks great right out of the box. Put it together, fly it. Or if you really want to trick it out, I've seen them done it, you know, as ambulance helicopters and all kinds of stuff. It's super detailed.
I'm sure with a lot of these helis, we sell different versions, you know, different schemes of the same thing.
Right, there is another version of it.
I think there is another version of that one. There's some really exceptional looking helis out there. I just don't know my heli game too much, you know? It's a whole nother thing to have to learn and get into the history of. But one day I told him I gotta get at least one at some point. So this is the year I'm doing big balsa, maybe fly my first gasser this year. Next year, maybe we start working our way up to a scale heli.
This is one of the Jive series.
Yup, the Jive. Now this one I feel like I see a lot. This is like the Avanti of helis, I feel.
Right.
Like everybody wants one. Why would that be? A little more aerobatic, better flyer, easier trainer?
They're easy to see in the air. It's called the flying egg.
Yeah.
But this one has a Synergy E7 set up in it, and I did put a cockpit in this one. It didn't come with that. But I think they just like the
look of it.
The
I like
paint
the
scheme, you know, it shows up good in the air, and it's
and it's like that right out of the box.
Yeah, and you know, about any straight boom helicopter,
it's solid.
Stretch a 6 to a 700. This is a 700 size, but this is a 700 size Synergy, and I'll probably put a 4 or 5 blade head on it later on. But yeah.
Wow, it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
Then the UH-1.
Grab that UH-1. Might as well. Isn't it crazy? And again, guys, he does a lot of trading. So some of these came to him because he got rid of like 4 foamies, 5 foamies, you know, like he's constantly bartering. If you come here with some planes, you're going to get asked or some products. George will always come up and be like, what's the price?
Yeah. There's some coming, bringing some stuff to trade on today.
Now this one John had done any custom to, or
it's what got me in trouble. This is what got me in trouble. I met John Ellis down at the Cherokee RC flying field, and yeah, it was over.
And it was over.
Yeah,
for
he
you.
had this. He had the big black OH6 I've got, and 2 or 3 more, 407, and they're all just beautiful helicopters. And most of all I'd seen around here in person was the 3D stuff.
Yeah.
And I just really, it's cool to watch them, but I just didn't really have any interest in that.
Yeah.
And he pulled this one out and flew it for me, and I was done.
Said that look, I need it.
I had a helicopter within 2 days after that. And then I traded him out of this one, and the only thing I changed on this was the guns, and I printed some 7 hole rocket pods.
The LAUs, are those LAUs, I think? I think that's what you'd consider them, right? LAUs?
But John put a nice pilot in it. But yeah, that's the only thing I did. I put the guns and rocket pods, and I did change out the Roban green was a little
darker.
Yeah.
Murky?
Well, too, it was, you know, it's a couple of years old.
Okay.
So it might have just been from the sun, but that transparent styrene really pops. It just
Looks
really
good.
looks
Let me
good.
get, I'll go back to the handheld here. There we go.
And this
Walk
one's the
around.
same way. It's an ARF Plus. Comes with everything except electronics.
Yeah, look at these guns.
I mean, it comes with some decent looking weapons and stuff. I just like to change it up a little bit.
LAUs.
But basically all the mechanics are bone stock. And another nice
You can see the green
helicopter.
coming through.
It's got a lot
It
of-
looks almost real.
Now look underneath the nose
When
of
you're
it
up
there,
close.
at the FLIR camera, and a lot of stuff that I don't even know what is.
But you gotta have it there
Oh yeah, it looks good. Whatever.
because
it
it
is.
looks good. I love the little machine gun pack. And then you could rig that up. What would you put in there? Can you put like, would there be anything in there?
Barbies. No. Yeah, you can put stuff in it, but that's where the batteries go. They're all
Right underneath,
They're
yeah.
all hidden in it. It's just amazing how well they design that. I can get 2 of the 5100 carbons in there.
Oh wow.
That's crazy how deep it is.
I'm doing this handheld, looking at the screen, and the sun's starting to hit my screen.
And the doors do close. If you want to take the guns off, the doors slide shut.
Nice. Why would you want to take the guns off, though?
Exactly.
Well, what would be the purpose? How are you supposed to defend yourself from birds that might come in? All right, let's switch to the main camera again. And we are at Steve styling in the background. Alex just called you out. He looks great, man. Steve's looking good, looking healthy.
Come over here, let us see.
And Steve brought the Nautilus. So, you know, thank you for that. I'll get some pictures of it, guys. I saw it. Wesley Miller had Steve on. Check out his channel. I think it was last Sunday or previous Sunday. This past Sunday, and it looks absolutely fantastic. And to see it in person, like, I'm glad he brought it because there was nowhere to put it there. He just brought it, so because I guess you don't want to leave it at home. Take it with you everywhere.
What if the house caught on fire? First thing I take.
He takes it to the grocery store, just, you know, sit in the car, crack the window for it. So who do we got on? So guys, any questions about any of the Skynetic stuff? Because it is 12:20. Alpha's there. Alpha, anything I missed? If you're just joining, you can hit me up. Can't wait to see the flight videos of all these healers. Yeah, the weather's perfect. So the second this video ends, we're gotta put all this stuff away. Live stream stuff goes away, and we're gonna start flying. Which one first? Stars and Stripes first. That's the one. That one's the one near and dear to my heart. I want to see that. And then is there one other row band that you were gonna, or these are your main 5 right now?
Yeah, there's a couple.
But any flight ready? These are the main flight ready ones.
Yeah, those are main flight ready ones.
Oh, okay. So maybe we'll get a surprise one. But you'll start seeing, guys, these flight videos, you know, probably one a week for the next couple weeks, or one every other week, as we, you know, mix them in with all the other content that we're doing. But they look really great. I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. It's great to be outside, and I haven't seen these guys have been probably Null in the fall. I would think that was the last time. Oh, and you didn't even come. George didn't even come to Null in the fall. Yeah, that was a while ago. Crazy. Chuck, the new Nexa line. Yeah, I mean, I wish I had the stuff. All the pictures were loaded up in last week's show. But if you go to the website, I could probably do that here. You know, for you guys, you know, if you didn't see, the new Nexa brand is our in-house brand of balsa aircraft. Some of the models you might, you know, recognize, but over time, this is going to grow with new models of the Nexa brand. All different things like we do for Free Wing Flightline, now for Skynetic and other things that we've done. Helis, like we take in everybody's, we take into account everything. Well, these are all the new planes, so you'd see some, so I could just sort here by Nexa, I believe. Oh, it wouldn't be on new now because they're in. So let me go to the main website. Let's see, are you guys seeing me? Yep. So we're here, and then I just go to shop by brand, click on Nexa. Man, the Wi-Fi is working great, George. And here we go. I'm really excited about the Tiger Moth. I'm really excited to get a World War I one, so I think for myself personally, I'm jumping on that. You guys could see the old ProFly OV-10 is now relabeled Nexa, so it's still here, guys. If you're looking, if you need parts for it, love that plane. But anything that's balsa that's gonna be us is gonna be Nexa, and you know, Black Horse will remain Black Horse and such, and it's exciting. So get on Hobby Squawk. We have all those. Yeah, get on Hobby Squawk. We have all those forums, threads, you know, are being built, or most of them are already live. Go in there, talk about what you want anywhere. You know, maybe a what's Nexa thread has to start up where we could see, you know, and you guys could say, offer ideas of what you might want to see in the future. It all gets taken into account, but like with anything else, just give us time. You know, it always takes time, but hopefully we start knocking them out, which would be awesome. I've definitely become a fan of balsa. I'm hopefully I'm going to finish that My plan is to finish the Zero soon, so maybe in the next month or so. And then Jason Miller, who I saw was in here, if you guys remember way back, I think it was the second live show, we unboxed the 78-inch Spitfire. He's had that ready to go. Just again, the field's closed down in time, so we're gonna pretty soon, I think next week, we want to break in that NGH motor. He's gonna let it rattle, tighten everything down, and then maiden it. We're gonna find a field even better than the CCRC for those bigger warbirds that we're gonna start going to. So look out for that too. Hopefully that's something we can definitely do. But guys, it is 12:45. Yeah, guys, Nexa is very close. Tanks, I brought a few of them here. A lot of these guys already got some of them. They've really become a hit. They're gonna arrive soon as well. Click the notify me when back in stock button on whether it's Nexa, whatever it is that you might have interest in, that you think you jump on as soon as it came back in stock. You want to click that button so you're notified, especially with some of these. The second they come in, we're expecting them to almost come in and go as, you know, as fast as possible. It's crazy. It's crazy that we never anticipated so much love, especially on the tank side. It's a beautiful thing, it really is, to see. But I know I'm grabbing a couple of them as soon as I can. So I don't know, I'm gonna ask Alpha, do I just put a battery in the Air Titan and take it up back there? I got 15 minutes left on the show. You know what, I'll get it ready. So again, the Air Titan, guys, XT60 connector on it. It's a bottom loader, but if whenever I do it on a table, it's nice and pretty much nice and flat. Got my 4000 fully charged. I'll get it ready, because whether or not I fly live on camera, I'll fly it right after I turn off the camera, so I could have it sit there for 10 minutes. You know, it's something me and Alex want to try to do in the future, is once we get more stuff, is go to the field on these Fridays live and do, you know, if we could get a long enough cable where Alex can have the camera on his shoulder and you could do an actual flight and make it even better. I'm impressed though with the Wi-Fi. Good job, George. You killed it. Let me find Titan V2, Titan 2. There it is. I got a battery for it. Plug her in. Strap. Slide the canopy out of the way. There you go. We are in. We are. This is a perfect one to fly. It's a good one to start with. I got one flight in when I got here yesterday, so I don't know if this will be flight number 2 around the power lines. I don't know if it's worthy to do it yet, but let's see. Oh, do I have a throttle cut? Yes. All right. I got my throttle cut. We got ailerons. We got our flaps, elevator, rudder's working. Rest him right there. Oh, and it's on. Uh-oh. I see Alpha guys are talking about the JU52. I think that's the coolest, one of the cooler ones that the Nexa, in the Nexa line right now with the 3 motors. That looks fantastic. Or the F82. Just something different, man. Something to really pop out. But those Tiger Moths are doing it for me at that price, just a little over $200 for the kit, and then you just slap a little 4-cell, you know, power system in there. Can't beat that. Just for something beautiful, balsa that can just linger around the field, which would be nicely, you know, which would be nice. So yeah, I'm probably gonna. I think I'm gonna chicken out, not fly on live. No. Then I'll be too far out there. Can't even talk when I do it. The mic will be here. Yeah, want me to loop around the power line?
Yeah.
Just put it at risk, why not? No, I can't do that. We still got to get some pictures and video, good video of it first, before I risk it. But it's awesome. So guys, we were at 12:50 here, and yeah, I want to stay on. You know, I'd like to give the full hour, but we do have a lot to do while we're here. Like I said, all those Roban helis behind me, we got to fly them, and since we're filming video for them, we got to fly them multiple times. So that takes a lot of time, as you guys know, to get things ready to go. So I'm gonna pull this battery. I lied. I'm definitely not. I'm too scared to fly on to fly live on camera right now. I'm not doing it. It's too fresh. I haven't flown enough in the last, like, had I been flying regularly, then sure. But I'm gonna leave it. I'll leave it right here. Nose in. Now, gonna put her in the back. She's awesome though. I'm glad to have her back. I loved flying it with the floats on it. And with the nav lights. It's awesome. Merry Boozers. Do it. Just send it. I know, guys. I can't do it. I can't. Too nervous today. I'm just glad that the stream is working as well as it is for an hour. That really makes me happy. But yeah, guys, you know what? I think we're just gonna leave it there. I wanna, you know, I don't have anything else for you. We're out here. I'm baking in the crisp hot sun, and I'd rather go film stuff and get to some flying and get to making videos that are gonna be a lot better produced than this for the channel. So, thank you guys so much for joining. Alpha, thanks for answering questions in the comments. Alex as well. And next week, guys, the plan hopefully will be live in the studio with an unboxing of the OV10. And like I said, a lot more on the way now. Our field is open in Georgia, so we can finally get out and start flying these things. I see the questions come on YouTube. You know, can you fly this new one? I got a lot of them, and we'll take them out. Me, Patrick, and anyone else that I can hand the 6 to who want to be on video can fly it. I don't care. I just want to film good flights regardless. So that's what we're going to get to do, and it seems like finally the flying season. This feels like a good start here to be able to get out at TiredIron Aviation. I thank George so much for the hospitality and his wife. And yeah, we're looking forward to a great weekend. So stay tuned, guys, for more coming from us. Look out on Facebook, Instagram. I'll be posting some pictures as I can here for this weekend. And I look forward to hanging out with you all again next Friday. So till then, guys, we're out. Let's go fly, George.
I'm gonna put some of them.
I gotta find my thanks.